Jason told Anna that he don't think Sylvia did it. And at first I was like, he's slipping. But then I was reading the comments on the preview for tomorrow's episode, and people were saying how they think it was Drew. Somebody said they think that it was Drew and Sylvia. And I was like, oh, that'll be a big plot twist. But hey, y'all, welcome back to another review of Life for Chess for General Hospital, March 4th, 2025. Okay, y'all. So first things first, let me know y'all thoughts on this episode down below. Look, they don't confuse me now. They don't confuse me. Then when Sitwell and Lucy was talking, they was at what's it called, Windermere or whatever. And I think she had left, if I'm not mistaken. And he started over here dancing, skipping, or whatever he was doing to the doggone what they call it, terrace or something like that. And he opened the doors and he was watching. And then next thing you know, that's when I think at the same time that's when the Sunny Place blew up or whatever. Now people are speculating that it was Drew. Because Jason, y'all know Jason isn't usually wrong. He's not usually wrong or whatever. But he was like, he doesn't think that Silva did it. And Anna was trying to tell him, why would he admit it? I said, same, why would he admit it? That don't really make sense. He been over here acting like he legitimate and everything. But I was like, I thought that whole scene was about him doing it. But y'all know sometimes they do rewrite stuff and add stuff on. So if it started out being Sitwell, maybe it's not going to be no more. Or maybe they ain't cahoots together. But so far, we've been seeing Drew do a lot of stuff. Do y'all think it's possible that they wrote that in about him being the one to plant the doggone the explosion, plant the explosion to blow up Sunny penthouse or what? Let me know down below. Okay, so we got Sasha, Sewell, Jason. So, okay, Jason walks in. He has the weapon on Sewell or whatever, and they trying to tell him no. Sasha's trying to stop Jason or whatever. Sewell, somebody's not trying to say it's not what it looks like or whatever. Then, at the end of the doggone episode, Sasha called Sewell to accept his offer. And then for me, it'd be like any situation they be in regards to this, a situation like this or whatever. They'll be like, this is all I want from you. All you got to do, he told her all she got to do is convince the leadership in deception or whatever, that it wasn't what it looked like. It wasn't what it looked like or whatever. That it was just a misunderstanding. How you misunderstand somebody grabbing you? Well, Carly did it with Brennan. I don't think he had grabbed her yet. I don't know. I can't remember. But yeah, I was like, how you misunderstand somebody grabbing you? That don't even make sense. That ain't make no doggone sense. But yeah, by the end of the first of all, I skipped over some stuff. Like I said, Jason ends up taking him, and she was calling Jason, trying to get him to stop, telling him not to do this, don't do this, and all this other stuff. Sitwell and him was talking, and he ends up asking Sitwell if he was the one who planted the bomb or whatever at Sunny's place, who blew it up. He told me, no. I said, why? First of all, why would he admit it? Why would he admit it? Do y'all think he in cahoots with somebody or what? Let me know down below. Or do y'all think it was Brennan? They over here bringing in more candidates. I was sure it was Sitwell because the way they showed it and set it up. But once again, y'all know sometimes they do introduce certain storylines with certain people and then they change it. They rewrite it or whatever. Like the Drew character. I don't know what the freak he got going on. But yeah, he ends up telling him no. Anna ends up showing up, and that's when he left. I forgot what else happened with them. But yeah, Anna was telling him not to do anything. He's being watched. And he was like, I know, I seen them or whatever. Cody, Dante, Gio. I forgot when he came in. I think he said something about Gio was doing all Cody work, but then he ends up leaving and he was talking to Emma. She was telling him, I think she was telling him about the internship or something like that, and that's all they was talking about. But Cody and Dante was talking about Cyrus and everything that happened with that. Did he say he was coming to closure? He was getting some closure with Sam's death or something like that? I don't know. I can't remember what he said. Look, it was so much went on in this episode, but at the same time, it wasn't. But yeah, Cody and Dante was talking about Sam, Cyrus. Lulu says he can't grieve Sam. That's what he said. He said he can't grieve Sam with Lulu, but Brooklyn. I was like, these folks don't be. Does Chase? I don't think Chase know that they have a past, does he? Let me know down below. But yeah, he's like, can't grieve Sam with Lulu, but Brooklyn been such a help. Let me see. Dante said it's been easy to talk to Brooklyn. She been such a help and everything. And Cody mentioned that Dante was in love with Brooklyn. I said, like, y'all keep adding on stuff now. I was like, now y'all don't add on too many things now. Now, I wasn't watching it from way back when. I did remember this other character that used to play Brooklyn or whatever. But I was like, now y'all don't sit up here. I've been reading the comments now. People have been saying they didn't do this storyline back in the day with Brooklyn and Dante or whatever. Now they just introducing it or whatever. But yeah, I was like, they keep adding stuff on there. At first it was just like, oh, did they say they shared one summer together? Then, I don't know. I might be mistaken though. But I was like, now Dante was supposedly in love with Brooklyn. I said, when the secret comes out, it's going to be a lot of hurt feelings and falling outs because one is to Brooklyn and Lois because she knew who her child was and she ain't say nothing. Her child was right there and she ain't say nothing. They said something about, a spoiler says that Lois tries to cover her tracks. She tries to cover her tracks or whatever. But yeah, they falling out. Dante gonna be mad at Brooklyn or feel some type of way with Brooklyn about it. Then Chase gonna feel some type of way about Brooklyn because she kept this a secret. I mean, she just told about the baby, but she didn't say it was with Dante or whatever. Then it's just a lot of falling out. Then Cody and Dante, because he knew and didn't say diddly freaking squat. I think they said Lulu's supposed to seek out Cody on tomorrow's episode, but we'll see. Willow, Nina, Carly. So Willow ends up telling Nina and Carly at the same time that she moving in with Drew. Carly was trying to tell her to reconsider wait till Michael come back, and she basically said they ain't gonna change nothing. Look, what I thought was gonna happen, because I think Willow got mad and left because she was like, I wasn't asking your permission and all this other stuff. I don't have to tell you nothing. I ain't gotta ask your permission. It's already a done deal. But when she left, and Drew was over here talking to Portia and all this other stuff, I was like, please let something reveal to her that this man ain't who he say, but nothing yet. Nothing yet. Now, if they do make it where he's the one who blew up Michael or whatever, the way I be wording stuff is crazy. But yeah, he the one responsible. I was like, maybe that's gonna be it, because I highly doubt. I don't think finding out about Nina and Drew is gonna make a difference. I really don't. She don't found out a lot of stuff and she don't believe it. I don't think it's gonna make a difference, especially if he's the one to tell the truth. If he the one to tell her, because Nina still ain't told nothing. How many doggone months it's been if she still ain't told nothing? And Carla and Nina was just talking when Willow left about, not allowing Drew to get away with this and he's at fault and all this other stuff. And once again, Nina still ain't saying diddly freaking squat to nobody about what's really been going down. And this why Portia shouldn't have did what she did. We're going to get to her later, though. We're going to get to her later. Maxie, Anna, Emma, what was they talking about? I think Anna wanted Maxie to give Emma an internship, but she don't want no internship, but it looked like she gonna end up taking it. She don't know. I think she said she gonna think it over or something like that. That's all they was talking about. Curtis, Portia, I don't remember what they was talking about, but he ends up getting a call from Laura. Laura ends up telling him that they gave the green light for them to start the project. Brad and Lucas, I think he thought that telling the truth was going to score him points. I ain't going to lie, for a minute there, I thought it was going to score him points too. But at the same time, the fact that he don't see that what he doing is blackmail, it says a lot. It says a lot. But yeah, he ends up telling Lucas he made Portia let him come. And he was basically saying he had something on her and he held it over her head. And he's like, that's blackmail. The fact that you don't see that there's blackmail says that you haven't changed at all. And he got mad. Look, Brad got mad. He was like, basically saying he was being honest. I was being honest with you or whatever, and that's how you trying to use it against me and all this. Why people be madder than you? I was, how you gonna be mad? You just told him you ain't changed. That's what you basically did. But I think I think Lucas in denial at this point. The fact he already he ain't did nothing differently. He hadn't did nothing differently. I know you was hoping that he had changed or something like that, but at the same time, like, if you was gonna forgive him for everything, not just forgive, because you could forgive somebody and then still choose not to deal with them anymore. You forgave him and you chose to sit up here and restart something with him, knowing he did what he did, knowing he that type of person or whatever. This ain't his first rodeo, but you still was in this doggone room with him. But I think he gonna come back. I don't know. It might take a while, but yeah, I thought for sure this was gonna be it. See, look, you done sit up here and played this doggone trick, and now you ain't get them still. You ain't get them still, but I still think that they gonna eventually get back together. I don't know. We'll see. Lulu, Laura, Martin. So Lulu was on the phone talking about Martin. Who was she talking to? Spinelli? And then she walked in. First, she thought that Martin heard her, said, she was going to look into him or whatever. But no, he started apologizing for Cyrus and everything he did. She ends up leaving in a hurry, and Martin thought that was because of him. So Laura ends up reassuring him. You know where Lulu went? Might as well add that in there with Maxie. She went to his room. She was just up in the little housekeeping outfit. She taking her doggone precious time. Then she keep dropping stuff. Well, I know the second time why she dropped stuff. Well, the first and second time. She was, the first time, she got scared. The second time, she was in shock and she was trying to wrestle with her. But still, if you're going to sit up here and snoop, know what you're doing. They always get caught or something, makes it to my son. But she said, I want to talk to you because ever since you and Lucy broke up, she hasn't been the same. The company hasn't been the same. It's in jeopardy, all this stuff. And she just acting so doggone suspicious. She acting so suspicious. She like, Gray, Martin Gray. And she just kept saying Martin Gray and just trying to make Lulu aware. But Lulu, she taking her precious time and she finally found something, but I don't think she found nothing in regards to Charlotte. Now, I could be mistaken, but she ends up finding the paper that I told y'all. I said that's the reason why they showed that doggone thing. Once again, I just thought of Tracy or somebody was going to find it. But yeah, she ends up saying that Dante the father, he doesn't know. I don't know if she's seen Gio now. I still don't know. I still didn't see that part. I need to rewind and see, y'all. But yeah, I wonder how she gonna get out. I wonder if Maxie actually gonna manage to convince Martin to leave from around the door. We'll see. Sasha and Tracy, she walks in on her calling Jason, and she was like telling her that the fact that she carrying a Quartermain changes everything. And Sasha trying to tell her once again she's gonna raise the child by herself. And she ends up telling Sasha she dreamed that she thinks she gonna actually raise the baby alone. So I wonder if she get this money. Is she trying to skip town or what? Let me know down below y'all thoughts. I was like, why are you could have just took the money from Jason. You don't want no help and this and that. It may not be considered help technically, but you still taking money that don't belong to you. Sit up here talking about so he want her to convince them. I said he got a plan. He got a big plan. I don't know what the freak he got going on, but yeah, he got a plan. Who else we got? We already talked about Sasha and Tracy. Tracy was just sharing her life story and telling her everything, trying to get her to see things from her perspective or whatever. But Sasha's not listening. Sasha don't care. Like, all this stuff ain't gonna come out anyways. It's definitely gonna come out. Drew and Portia. Drew ends up telling Portia that she the only one that can fix things between him and Curtis, and she was like, I don't want no parts of this. What happened is your fault because you did this and you did that. And then he ends up revealing the fact that he got the paperwork that shows that she logged in and changed Heather Weber test results or whatever. I said, y'all know, once more than one, what I always say, once more than one person find out a secret they ain't supposed to know, it's only a matter of time. I just be tripping on the fact that people be on this doggone show as well as the Bold and Beautiful. They be doing the same thing. They be like, you did this and you doing the same thing or worse. or worse. But Drew was basically telling her, like, you over here trying to judge or whatever, and you over here changing folks' test results. And she just looking all scared now. And I said, tell Curtis, I want to know what he want from her. I want to know if because they already got the green light to go and start the project. So I'm wondering if it's about Aurora. Does he want the company back? Is he going to blackmail her to the point that she convinces Curtis to get the company back? Like, what do he want from her? And then I still want to trust him. Like, he been acting so crazy lately. I was like, watch him. I want to know if they actually going to sit up here and make this man responsible for doing what he did to Michael. If he did that to Michael, I said that wrong. If he's the one responsible for doing that to Michael, let me know down below your thoughts. We already talked about Lulu and Maxie, Jill and Emma. I think that's everybody. Dante said it's been easy to talk to Brooklyn. We talked about that. We talked about Lulu saw the paperwork at the end of the episode, and she's supposed to tell Brooklyn that Dante. She's supposed to tell Dante that no, she's supposed to tell Brooklyn that Dante deserves to know. But yeah, that's all they showed. Let me know your thoughts on this episode down below. Stay tuned for the next review. Until next time, this is her girl. Rest of the day, be safe.